Go scratch in the paint, it's not paid for. I don't want to have to pay for scratches.
I should have known better to give it to you if he was worried about scratches.
Yeah, that's too high. Just lay it on its side, maybe. Even then, it might be too high.
Too high.
Yep. It's probably good right there. That'll work. The way the debris got a little space to fall. So we just put the VS17, the Wolfe Ridge splitter, the vertical splitter here in place. Bert brought it over with the track loader. Put it right next to the pile of white oak here. And this is like 95% white oak. There's a little bit of cherry in here, a little bit of elm in there, and that'll just throw that off to the side. And we also put the elevator in place here. And I'm gonna go get my tractor. I'm gonna hook up the trailer, and we're gonna put the trailer right underneath it here, and we'll just fill the trailer. And then when I get a full load, I'm going to take it over and we're going to dump it up against the barn over there just to get it out of the way. So that's kind of what's going to happen. So I'm going to split as much as I can. It's really hot out. It's about 85 right now. It's supposed to get close to 90, so kind of a toasty day. But I'm going to get as much done as I can here until my arms get tired or my shoulders break or something. I don't know. But I'm going to get splitting right now. I am a failure. I thought I was going to fill the trailer as full as I can get it, but I am really hot. I mean, not in that way. Roasting hot. It's close to 90 degrees. I think the last time I heard it was 89. They said the heat index, though, was 102. Super humid. It's just really hot out here. The fan is running on the splitter on the Wolfe Ridge. There it is, 17 VS. In the woodyard approved, by the way. So yeah, it gets up to the temperature about 110, and the fan's running, and right now it's already cooled down to about 100 degrees, so it cools it down pretty dang good to have that on there. Is a good addition. So I threw off some maple and some ash that was here. This was the cherry, and then you can see the trailer here that I threw a bunch of wood into. So I'm going to go dump this now over by the barn because I'm not going to split anymore. I got to take a break and get cooled off. My thong is soaking wet. It's one of those days. It's a thong soaking day. So we're going to go dump that load. There it is, about a full cord. Now I'm gonna go put my toys away. So I did put a little dent into the pile. It started about here, so I got a bunch done. Like I said, maybe a little more than a full cord, something like that. There's still probably easily 2 full cords, if not 3 full cords to go. I'm gonna show you what the boys were doing this morning over here. We got another truckload of blocks, cement barriers, bumpers, bin thingies, whatever you want to call them. There they are. So they added on out this way some more. We got 2 extras, which we think we might end up using under the processor up along the legs, so we can push into the pile and not have stuff roll underneath the processor. So made it, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks deep. They're 6 feet long, 2 by 2 by 6. They each weigh about 3,600 pounds or something like that. And we've got a bin here for chips, and we've got a bin for debris and bark and junk, the stuff that's going to get dumped back into the hollow spot, low spot back in the field, probably once the corn is off or the ground is hard this winter, something like that. But that's what they did. So we got 2 loads. I think there was 16 on each load, if I remember right. Each load was $470, so whatever that ends up being, I don't even remember. There they are. So we've got those, and now we've got some bunkers in place. Bins, slabs, chunks, concrete. So it'll work out pretty good. So over here, I hope I can get to this in the next couple days and maybe do two splitting. Should get this done. And this will all be cleaned up again. Hopefully we get this all cleaned up. And all Bert's boiler wood is right over there. That's already done. So all I got left is this pile of white oak right here. And then this stuff right here is going to go into his wood shed. So there it is. The machine ran great. It is different, I got to say, than running the Ultra, the Eastamate Ultra. I like the lift for some of the bigger stuff, but you still got to muscle it over there and get it on the lift and lift it up. And I don't know, I think it's easier just to rip those big ones in half. That way you got something you can handle. Or even quarters for the really big ones, because you still got to move them around. And the bad thing about a machine like this, it's one of the only things I can think of, is you got to get the wood to the machine. Because once it's in place, it's kind of in place. So you got to kind of either bring the wood to it, or push it to it, or scoop it up and bring it. Whereas the Ultra, you just wiggle it over a little bit, and it's next to the pile again. It's just migrating the splitter into the pile. Whereas this, it's kind of got to bring the wood to it. So That's just the difference. But very nice machine, works really good, very nice precise cuts. You can take a pretty ugly chunk, like stuff like this here. If you got knots, and you can chisel it out because you can go around your knots and crotches, and even here you can see it. It just cuts through it really good. So very nice. And I put the cherry there, like I said, and that over there is some ash and some elm. And there's some more cherry in here. The stuff that doesn't have bark. That right there is cherry. That right there is cherry. That right there is actually oak. There's another piece of cherry right there. It's got a little bit of bark on it. You can see the difference. Cherry bark, white oak. That looks like a piece of ash, right? No, that's elm right there. That's what that is. Yeah, there's some elm right there too. But there it is. That's it for today, folks. I'm going home to cool off. I am a sweaty mess. See you tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. Right now, you're going to go watch more videos on the channel because it's the best thing you can do with your time. There's 1,500 waiting for you right now. Good night or read.